Hello, fellow Star Voyagers. Welcome back again. Funny thing, I forgot to close the game. Again. So we are, in fact, right where we left off yesterday. Welcome back, it's Friday. It is Friday, right? I hope it's Friday. Roach, is it Friday? He's just training then. Death to the traitor. You know what? We have a different save to load. We want to hear Roach's speech again. That's where we want to start. That's where I want to start. We ended. These should be, just minutes apart. 17:52, 54. We load this one, and I think we'll get Roach's speech, which will give us a place to start.
Listen very carefully. I'm not repeating this.
See you in a minute.
We have two targets. The first is a Kedweni spy, Arnold Malaga. I want him alive. The other is Bernard Laredo, the trading post commander and a traitor to Temeria. We don't let his kind live. Arnold almost never leaves the residence, so we need to strike there. To get inside, we'll use Vess's unusual talents and Bernard's habits.
Stop calling him by his first name. It really rubs me the wrong way.
Whatever you wish. Laredo's house. The first floor contains guest quarters. Geralt had the opportunity to take a look. Regular patrols. Second floor, Laredo's bodyguards' quarters. They think they're the toughest warriors this side of the Yaruga, but really they're lame drowners dressed in colorful gambesons. Third floor, the Lion's Den. Here Laredo stores plundered valuables. It's where he sleeps, shits, and wanks off while staring at the statuette of a she-elf. Only the following are allowed to enter. Arnold Malaga, Laredo's mother, his cousin, and whores.
I'm not sure I still have that frog.
After making his round of the trading post, Laredo always orders two ladies. Vess will act as one of them. The house is a bloody fortress, but Laredo had it enlarged. The Witcher will enter through the extension. Vess will open a window for you. Once in, you'll have to improvise, Geralt, but you'll have the element of surprise. Vess can hold her own, too. Zenon and Rickard will cover you from vantage points. If things get hot, lure those horsens near the windows. I'll be in the courtyard with the rest, ready to enter in the extreme. I repeat, in the extreme. That's all. Any questions? No? Let's get to work.
Crap. Thank you. Hey, Densa. Just, hey everyone, you may be the only one. Private stream. What was I saying? That's the cutscene we ended with yesterday. It really is the cutscene we needed to begin with today. I was opening up a cough drop. I ended up muted. Thanks, man. All right. You holding up all right? You got some days? You got some time off? Hope you're excited for that. Death to the traitor! Who would have thought things would turn out so badly? Triss was kidnapped, Geralt had made new enemies, and his allies drove a hard bargain. The Witcher wanted to find his lover and get Foltest's killer above all else, so he had to bend his rules for the sake of his priorities. Our hero agreed to kill Laredo, and the decision was, unsurprisingly, very easy. According to the plan, Geralt was to meet Roach's men after dark in an alley behind the commander's mansion. Hey, Steven. Glad to have a rest. I bet you've earned it. Have a good lurk, Steve. All right. Wait in the alley, the back of Laredo's mansion.
Watch out for yourself, Geralt.
Supposed to grab up here. The money! Give me the money, honey! much crap we're already carrying. Weighted down with other crap while we're here before we go out on a more important mission where we'll get other things that will weigh us down, but always drop it. I've done the drinking quest. You'll have to jog my memory. Yesterday we wrapped just about everything in Flotsam, though. I don't know what, if anything, we missed out on. Wrapped Karen and the first Letho fight. Where are we going? Yeah! How have you not played this before? That's a good question. The dialogue and quests are better than I remember. Combat is sort of a precursor version to The Witcher 3 combat, not as smooth.
Vernon's waiting inside.
Where's that apple?
I like this song a lot.
I think the stew's
It's not in
ready.
Flotsam, is it, Denzer? Later on?
You might want to stir it.
I don't stir. I work the material.
Oh, started The Last of Us a couple days ago. There you go, Steven. Also a good question. You're loving that.
Well, thank you. Goodbye. The rabble.
Your chariot awaits, fair youth. The good spirits of this tower will guide and protect you.
Afraid that was gonna happen. Have to go up. Down to the alley down there. Stun or avoid the merchant.
Naughty girl, daddy.
What this game does not have is a good stealth system. It pretends to have
are you?
a stealth system. Find Helen. Thank you for the host, Human Chambers. What a Witcher 2 stealth. So bad. Such a good game. Such awful stealth. I have no idea. What's our goal here? Find Helen. Sneaking through the garden of Laredo's mansion, the Witcher came upon a foreign merchant. He froze for a moment, unsure of how to deal with the inconvenient witness, avoid or dispose of him. But then, in an instant, he chose his path. When the lustful foreigner fell to the ground and stopped causing trouble, our hero thought it would be prudent to look for the lass the would-be lover did not manage to catch. Helena, for that was the girl's name, was apparently angered by the man's less than gentle attentions, and could prove to be a valuable ally. Sorry, I'm a bit of a mess, so I suppose you're right. I don't know where we're gonna find her. Do we have any clues? We're in a garden full of hostiles, looking for who, what now? I mean, Helen is her name. But her name doesn't really help us find her. Bodias, I can stare down Densa and go through a wormhole at the same time. And you're trying to multitask. You know humans are terrible at multitasking. You can go into that house over there. Or we can't. There's really no prompt on the door. But just that's the torch. Okay. Keep looking. We are going to get spotted. And then we're going to have to fight everyone. Okay. We get it over with. My point was only that no matter how good any one human thinks they are at multitasking, humans are much worse at it than we think. We tend to think we're quite good at multitasking, but our brains just aren't good at it. Any individual examples notwithstanding, in general, we're bad at it. Hello, Terry. How are you doing? Why am I picking up timber? That's gonna weigh us down. We just can't go into any of these places. Where is this? No, we're looking for. Oh. Only a matter of time, right?
Sneaking, are we?
Wasn't sneaking. Wasn't sneaking. Cover blue. They still know we're here. They don't seem sure about coming to fight. Oh, there they are. They want to snipe. Oh, I don't want. Oh, I think I see her. There she is, but we can't get in there because we're in a fight. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Everybody, it's a party. What happened to that? Did I actually spend the points on what this game has for a whirl? I just talked about it yesterday. Even if I've spent a point on it, I'm not quite sure how it would work.
Kill him!
Is there still someone? Yes, I hear. The dots are not accurate, obviously. There may be some people over there, but dots cover, I don't know, people underground too, dead bodies.
Get him back!
How about that? Stealth was, I'm surprised we made it as far as we did. Stealth is nearly non-existent. He just like kind of crouches a little bit in some places, and there's no indications to work with of what. Anyways, work through that. I think I saw Helena. Where'd all the bodies go? Everybody just has a sword. We're gonna go overweight if we just pick up all these random short swords. How are we doing on? We're almost full already. Yeah. Ugh. Locked. Somebody have a key? Can we climb over? All this because we knocked out the other guy? We had knocked him out. Sword away before you freak her out now. You must be Helena.
You're this new girl's friend?
Where is she?
The commander took her to the tower. Hurry!
How did you know?
She's obviously not one of us. The hooker always knows a hooker. So I guess something was going to happen. Before they took her, she whispered, "Window in the extension." And when that bastard went to take a pee, I noticed you climbing over the wall.
How do I get to Laredo?
When he's having it off, he lets no one in. But his mother has keys. You must really love her taking such risks.
Right. Where's the mother?
In the basement, distilling Fistech.
Thanks. Now go.
Got
Climb
his
over the wall
mom
and
making
run.
drugs in
If
the
a tall man
basement, and
dressed
we're
in
gonna
blue
go
stops
steal
you,
her
tell him everything.
keys.
Tell him his plan was
Did I catch that
ingeniously
right?
simple.
Thank you. If you manage to enter the tower, kill the bastard Witcher. He should die slowly and painfully for all he did to us.
I mean, if I missed something, let me know, but it sure sounded like that. At the same time, find Marietta at the mansion's basement. We're gonna have to drop some stuff at some point. I can't run around picking up loot because we are nearly full. I gotta be careful about what we pick up and eventually drop stuff. Density, remember how much of the game has this wonky stealth system in it? I remembered some in the dungeons. I don't remember there being a lot of other sections. Gotta hope there aren't too many. It's
Oh,
lots of.
who the hell are you? What do you want?
The key to the upper quarters. I know you have it.
You want to free the elven girl. Your efforts are in vain. Like in Ithleen's prophecy, The seed has been planted and will soon
Shut up and give me the key.
the key. The key. Where did I put it?
Everything's sparkly. Infiltrate the first floor. We can't just backtrack to where we came in. I think that probably goes back outside. Dead end. I guess we're going this way. Nope. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll do it that way then. What are you doing? Burning a training dummy? I don't think they, Yes, you're attacking a training dummy. I love it. I love it! Nice! Sniped from a distance. I saw the bolt, but not the shooter. I don't think I saved him a little bit. We'll see where we ended up getting it. Auto save. Right after getting fist tech thrown in our face. Should have picked up some of the stuff in here anyways. So we have that pending weight issue. Variations on the cutscenes. You die and fail. It's not so much a progression as a variation on the cutscene. Crazy though. You go the other way last time? Everybody else was looking. I know that's
Stay
not...
away.
You're dressed like a whore, behave like one. First I'll plough you, and then I'll slice off your tits. Does that strike you, fancy?
Cut off your own, whoreson!
Oh, I love the British part.
Oh, Geralt. Okay, this piece is not good in here, but let's see if I can... I'm not sure anybody else followed, which would be weird, right? Find a key to Laredo's room. So the key we got, don't we have a key? Didn't we get Marietta's key? Which one up? Marietta's key is not a key to his room, though. What a key to? Was she locked in the basement? Was that her? What her key to? Whatever. We're gonna end up fighting everybody, you realize. We just start burning them out. Do I really have to wait for them to fully engage? Not good. Way too crowded in here for any kind of bridal fight. I haven't burned so much health I could try to keep him in the doorway. You hear those clinking bottles? That's where it started too. Something got knocked, I kicked something, and it's still going. It never stopped moving, and then it woke everyone up. Thoughts on where the key is? Anyone remember where the key is? Not even sure I bumped into him. I think I just was in the proximity and was like, okay, the bottles fell over. Yeah! Oh, that was good. I would love to know where it is so I don't have to just keep dying in the hall every time. The brilliant stealth system doesn't see me through to find what we're looking for. I don't know what key we're looking for. Second floor, first floor, third floor. Find a key. I guess we're gonna fight everybody until we find it. Some variation on that. Hi, see you. They're still sleeping on that floor. Yeah, so that happened finally. Let's drop some stuff. Steel swords. Short swords. Yeah, let's just drop those. Drop, drop, drop. Sort through it. Wake up, it's time to die. Get the fuck out of there. Somehow get out of there, man. I don't care how you do it. Do not just stand there. Or that's fine too. Why does it matter if we have to redo it, right? Doesn't have the flow of the third game's combat. Just gotta roll away. Every time they swing. I don't remember where we left off. Was it after this? Yeah, so it's the people on the second floor. Cannot block while he's lying down. You cannot block while lying down. That's some bullshit. No, I'm not really doing this at all right. I don't want to... Sorry, my head's not in it right now. I don't know where this key is we're looking for. And the stealth system that's implied that we're supposed to be doing here is kind of a joke. I'm not trying to tear the game up. I just don't know what to do in this sequence besides fight everybody until they're all dead and then look around. But if anybody has any thoughts or suggestions, I'm all ears. Otherwise, we're just gonna fight until they're all dead and then look around. Sound like a plan? Try and sneak past that table so the bottles can fall over and wake him up? No, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him right now. And then he's gonna not take damage for a minute because... yeah. Geralt? right there. Possible the whole floor didn't aggro. Why did I grab a short sword? No matter. Yeah, that. Exactly. Exactly. Icon has key now? Hey, CDPR, I love you, but stealth isn't your thing.
It's a trap! Look out!
A knight in shining armor come to save these bits. Where's your white stallion?
Kill the son of a bitch!
Tough to kill a soldier with a bandit, eh?
Yeah, you're tougher than your mother was. You'll die just the same.
Make him die in pain!
Working on it.
What now, Laredo? Ball shriveling!
Burn! Chestnuts roasting
Quick,
on an
untie
open
me.
fire, Vess.
Geralt, we've no time to lose. She needs help. Thanks, Geralt. I heard something behind that door.
Hey, Bob. Travels go well yesterday. Hope. All right.
Don't leave me here. Please.
You don't look like a whore elf.
My name is Morrill. What month is it?
This is no time to chat. Can you walk?
I'll not stay here any longer. Even if I must crawl out.
She won't make it through the garden, Geralt. We must lead by the front. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
They should mostly be dead.
So, what month is it?
That's the plus.
Lambeth.
Autumn's begun.
Unless you
Kidnapped me. It was snowing.
And the child's
reinforcements.
This child has only a mother. When I realized I was pregnant, I wanted to kill myself.
father. Don't say that.
I am in shape.
Third floor, all
I-
dead.
I can't make it. I think I...
Damn! Her water broke. Geralt, change of plans.
But
Back to the tower.
But-
I need a clean bed, hot water, and some time. We can't be disturbed. Go get help!
Morning! It's Intruder in the tower!
Reinforcements. Gotta clear a little bit of room. Start fighting. We're not gonna be allowed to. Really? Okay. Hell of a time to meditate. Well, let me stop ya. Can't save. We can meditate, but we can't save. You sure about that game? Game seems pretty sure about that. Still pretty sure. Let's go! Use the lock on. I really don't want to lock on. I like moving about a little more freely. You can see the problem is Geralt is going to attack the training dummies.
Geralt, I see we're in time.
Where have you been, Roach?
A little problem along the way.
I haven't played. Wait, hold on. What the fuck? We're playing as Roach? Was that always the case? Wait, we got 3 seconds to figure out what's going on, and that's it? Too late?
The Temerian Special Forces. Created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard.
Well played game. Well played. I have no idea what happened.
The best of the best. This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies. That's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the special forces in the north. Now I shall unite the Scoia'tael.
Finish what you started.
I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again.
Right
That
there.
failed, Vernon Roach.
You're making a mistake, Yorveth. I will find you. The Horson ran away, but I'm sure he'll show up again.
Bloody non-humans.
Enough of Yorveth. What's with Laredo and where's Vess?
Laredo's dead. I saved Vess. Barely.
What happened?
Your plan was hardly the most.
A boy, Geralt! A healthy boy!
Whose child is that?
Morals.
Whose?
We found an elf woman Laredo kidnapped almost a year ago. He was the father.
I'd never touch a she-elf.
Enough! We don't have time for that. The ship's waiting.
Why did you do it? Why?
Well, that's uplifting.
Don't touch me!
I hate this town.
Prepare the boat. We sail immediately.
What about the kid?
It's not coming with us. And who in this hellhole will take in a half-breed?
Saharim. Take it to Saharim in Lobendon. And make sure to tell him it's Morel's child.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. There, in a region known as Lormark, King Henselt of Kedwen had made camp with his army. King is the key word here, denoting the central figure in my plan to capture the Kingslayer. The special forces of King made the soil lie lightly upon him. Foltest had lost some of their customary enthusiasm, treating us to not one single joke of the how many ways can you skin an elf variety. Which only goes to support my theory that the human mind is capable of producing a finite amount of horror before some manner of reflection springs itself upon it.
That's a thought. Canadians, what's up? Upper Adern, Pontar Valley. Mila, Death Mold.
It must have been a massacre! Bones everywhere! How in the world did Glevissig harness so much of the power?
Do you always get so excited at the sight of skulls, Death Mold?
Scoff all you want, I speak of magic! The kind of spells that win wars. Thousands incinerated in seconds! Ah! Power, destruction, annihilation!
Yes, after which Sabrina
Death
Glevissig
Mold.
was burned at the stake, and the Pontar Valley remains within Edern's borders.
Edern is a carcass, still showing life signs, but the realm's days are numbered. No peasant revolt can change that.
You're wrong,
Should
Death
probably be
Mold.
walking and talking,
This
but
country lives. I can feel it. Like an old wounded
not
bear
go on
covered
so
in
long
scars,
right
hounds
away.
all round it, but still strong. Still deadly. This will be a good war.
But sire, the Eternian barons won't dare stand against you. You shall see that shortly. I've prepared everything.
Hail to Henselt!
go to the negotiation with the Adernian nobility. I shouldn't say I remember this. I should say it's a bit familiar.
To Townsville, can you feel that? Magic still beats strongly in this place. Shivers run down my spine.
Strange.
Leversig's quadruple sum is a short duration spell. It should have dissipated long ago.
An anomaly, but
Sire!
not uncommon.
Long live
Sheer
the
amount
king!
of power she summoned. I doubt she'll attain complete control.
Stop discussing Sabrina Glebasek, or I promise you that heads will roll.
Baron Fellat has forever hinted
Long
that
live
he gladly
Fencer!
changes.
Kedwin!
Fellow
Always
is
and
unparalleled
forever!
scum.
The other nobles are panic-stricken at the very thought of Saskia with her peasant and non-human rebels. They are unprepared to fight and know it very well.
And Demoven's cub, has he named his price?
Prince Stennis has yet to respond. Fellat has assured me.
I must see him. Look into his eyes. I'll know what he's made of then.
We most humbly greet His Majesty Henselt, King of Kedwen, heir to the dynasty of the Unicorn, Lord of Ard Carreg, Archduke of Banard, and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Welcome to Edirn.
How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought. To each of us. And the titles of Marquis.
Ooh.
We speak of Upper Edirn, of coal and silver mines, numerous factories, the sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga, and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your majesty as sovereign of these lands.
Half or nothing.
You'll receive 50,000 apiece and no additional titles.
Or that'll just...
Also, you'll provide guides and supplies to my army. My men will install themselves in your castles. Your armed men will gather under Sorcerer Deathmold's command, and will set out to quell the peasant rebellion.
Sire, the common folk will hate. They simply won't understand.
Yes, Ferret, they will hate you, but at least this way, you'll live. Comfortably, I might add. Refuse, and die. By my hand, or that of Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Sire, we accept your conditions.
Deathmold, the scroll.
Sire, there is yet the matter of Prince Stennis and his rights to these lands. So long as he lives, so long as the prince lives, he'll force his claims.
Then kill him, Ferret.
Sire, I'm no warrior.
In that case, shut up and sign. Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand. Excellent. Let her pass.
What are you waiting for? Pick up those quills and sign.
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Edirn sell for these days?
50,000. How much would you have demanded, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Sire, you must have her restrained.
Shut up, Deathmold. I've rather taken a liking to this Saskia. Say your piece, woman.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Edirn's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Henselt of Ard Carreg. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the Honorable ruled this world, Upper Edirn to the victor!
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king.
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
Precisely why she makes a worthy foe. Don't disappoint me, Dragon Slayer. Please show me how it's done. Begin!
I think we're already moving before the camera comes up.
Duel shall be
Did
henceforth
that
of
happen
our
in the other
terrain.
fight too?
King of Kedwin, sovereign of Cairngorm and Malior, last of the line of the unicorn. And Saskia, the wench who killed a dragon. The victor shall take Lormarg. May the gods settle this. Begin!
Draw your sword!
Stop! Stop in the name of Creed, Freyr, and Militale!
Front row.
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze made you batty. Don't you recognize me?
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roach?
He's a witcher.
I know who the whoreson is. Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp? Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight. Don't move, mutant! One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the fields somewhere, negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your ass? Don't move! Don't even twitch, mutant! Hands where I can see him! Shoot! Smash the freak!
What the fuck?
What is it? Yeah, Terry Witcher 2 plot confuses the hell out of me too. Did last time. Happy Friday, misbehave. Welcome.
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's corpse.
My sights later. We have to go on.
How you doing? 3-day weekend. I hope it's a really nice, peaceful weekend. Stop the race and allow them to gather. Okay, so maybe I need to better defend Deathwall in the middle. Oh, and keep Geralt alive so we can do it. Messages in Steam that aren't in English. I know Steam email, but it's not in English, so it says.
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's corpse.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Hello, Chronic! Let's just, I don't know. What are you doing, Chronic? Finishing.
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's corpse.
The enemies are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on. Specifically, that familiar when something shows up and kills me and go, oh, yeah. You guys will have to be a lot more patient and careful in the first part of this fight, because that's just the warm-up. Yeah.
These spectres were my soldiers.
Oh,
it's Sabrina's corpse.
Pick a spot.
The enemies are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Power for the
popping in. Merry Christmas to you. And we have a good time with the people coming in. Here, let's, I don't know what our regen is like in combat, but I think we need to regen before we progress to the next part of the fight. If it's a fixed number, if the spawn is, then we need to wait and get some of our health back. Not regenning very quickly, is it? Alright, that's not record. Sorceresses steal aggro. Try to land some opportune blows. They've got plot armor. We don't. What else can we use? Anything? He was doing something. Oh, Geralt, what the fuck was that? I didn't even see it. It's like Geralt's attack caused self-injury. What killed him? Did anybody see the combat log? Ah, what got him?
These spectres were my soldiers.
Eternians are here as well.
My other saints,
Endure, friends.
get near that guy. I got robbed at the end last time. That was stupid. They were doing a great job. They would have killed him in just another minute or so. I don't see what the point is. I'm not doing anything in this fight. If I'm going to get near him and Geralt is going to take damage for being in his aura, I'll just run around and loot while they do the killing. Toasty. They're doing a great job, and they got plot armor. Geralt's apparently wearing tissue paper. Parts, the game does not have a good balance. I've already, just to show you where we're at. I've already tweaked it. The game does not have a good mix. The game just does not have a good mix. When it wants to get loud, it gets really loud. And sometimes when someone's speaking, they get really loud! And so you can't really set it to something that works for all the dialogue and all the music.
Ready! Stay close to me!
What the hell? Where'd the sun go?
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast a curse. Very powerful. Silver and spells.
Like dispersed fog.
Take that.
It's Gneversick's curse! She's out to kill me!
Stay close to me, son. It's not bad.
It's Prince Dennis.
Oh shit.
He lives.
No, the ring
a very cool sequence. I think it confused me the first time so badly that I couldn't enjoy it. Does that sound familiar to anyone? This is really cool. Yeah, wouldn't this have been awesome in Mass Effect if we could have had that? The offensive defensive combo there. You don't remember this at all, Chronic? Hey, someone took a shot at me there at the end.
Deathmold, Sheeler, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there, and how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took fall tests. But I'll not have him wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
Ah, just lovely. And here I'd hoped for a calm little war.
Know where I might wet my throat around here?
Roach, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking. You've got my assurance on that.
Good enough for me. Let's go then.
Follow Zivik, or convince him to lead you straight to the king. We also got a talent point, we got a level. What else ended up in our journal? Chapter 1, we have the ongoing Returning Memories, Assassins of Kings. Chapter 2, Bring It On. Arm wrestling at the Kedweni camp. There were many athletes among Henslit's soldiers, but the Witcher was looking for the famous Adam Pangret, whom Bartholomew Bargi had mentioned. Prelude to War. Let's look at that. And then I think we might take our first break here. At a time when Temeria and Aedern were consumed by the chaos so typical of an interregnum. Can you say that? Henselt, Lord of Kedwen, was marching south to seize the dead Demavend's lands. While he had a dubious claim to Lormark, his actions were legitimized by the law of force. Aedern was not completely defenseless, however. Saskia the Dragon Slayer, the head of a peasant rebellion, blocked the path of Henselt's army. Stennis, Demavend's son, stood at her side. The King of Kedwen was no fool, and though he felt certain of victory, he decided to hear what his opponents wanted to say. He had hoped to bribe or intimidate the Aedirnian nobility. Thus began a meeting, which would later be fearfully described by chroniclers. As it often happens when charismatic but implacable personalities meet, discussion turned into heated crosswords and then into a duel between Henselt and Saskia. Geralt and Roach crossed the thin barrier between the world of the living and that of the Wraith. They entered the realm of shadow. An eternal battle raged between the ghosts of fallen soldiers, and the living were not welcome on the battlefield. Missing in there. In the heart of this storm of war, our heroes met King Henselt, Deathmold, and Sheila de Tanserville. Since they were all in mortal danger, Deathmold began preparing a powerful protective spell. Geralt had to defend the sorcerer while he drew the power as wraiths attacked from all sides. The spilled blood awoke a dormant curse. The sky grew dark, and the wraiths of soldiers buried on the battlefield arose from the ground. Another battle was on, but this time between two armies of wraiths. It was then that Geralt entered the scene, as always unaware of the historic events around him, but all too aware of the danger. Surrounded by the ghastly mist and the damned, he, Henselt, and the sorcerer Deathmold started looking for a way out. The sorcerer, responsible for the king's safety, protected them all with his magic. After a hard time, Geralt finally reached the Kedweni army's camp. Angered by his experiences in the mist, Henselt summoned Sheila and Deathmold to an extraordinary council and entrusted the Witcher to Lance Corporal Zivik's care. This resolute grunt was to show Geralt around the area, then take him to the upper camp. Gonna break before we proceed. All right. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Stay tuned if you lose anyone during the break. Have a good day, good weekend, good holiday. We're going to be here for a little while today, and I'll see you back here in a few. Should drop the game sound, too. Just talking about. That'll do.